Sales of private homes in Singapore hit an 8-year high last year with more than 13,000 units sold. But December numbers are nearly 60% down from the previous month. Analysts say it's because sales during this period are typically slower. It could also be the first signs of recent cooling measures finally hitting the market. Rebecca Mateo with this report.
Foret at Bukit Timah is one of the worst-faring projects, moving only 13 units for the whole month, a victim of tepid sales that affected all regions compared to the month before. The city centre finished last, with about 130 units sold. Analysts are mostly blaming the seasonal lull period.
One is being that, it's public holidays, and with the opening of the VTL lanes, many people are actually taking the opportunity to go for a holiday. The other reason could be the cooling measures that were implemented in the mid of December. That probably led to some knee-jerk reactions to both the buyers and the sellers.
Despite the decline, the full year finished with more than 13,000 units snapped up, the highest in 8 years. It's a figure that's surprising analysts.
This number of units being sold last year was more than what the market expected. So mainly because of the pandemic, because we are still in the midst of and then there were a number of safe distancing measures that were imposed in the show flats, and of course border controls were in place as well. So there were not as many foreign buyers were able to come into Singapore.
Analysts believe the full effect of recent cooling measures hasn't yet set in. 60% of the December's deals were closed before the curbs kicked in the same month. Down the road, home sales in the rest of Central region are likely to be the most affected, since many usually buy their second homes there.
Because RCR usually attracts a mix of owner-occupiers and those with investment motives. These places are more accessible in a sense, more attractive to tenants. They cannot purchase it for investment or rental purposes. People may find that it's less appealing in that sense.
Market watchers are predicting sales activity this month to slow even more and pick up only after Chinese New Year. About 7,000 new units are also expected in 2022, a quarter less than last year. Prices are set to keep climbing, but at a slower pace of about 3 to 6%.